Hi guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get way better FPS in your game on Minecraft. um, Way better FPS. Now the first reason right here is on my screen, Lunar Client. You may know Lunar Client is really good for FPS. Comes with Optifine installed, so it just automatically makes your game way smoother, and it loads the chunks way better, which ultimately makes your game a lot smoother. Now, if you don't know how to download Lunar Client, I do have a tutorial on that on my channel. I'll link it in the description below if you want to go watch that. And yeah, so I'll just log into Hypixel here as an example, and I'm just going to go through a few more ways to get your FPS better. Now, the main way is to change your texture pack. For if you have like an older computer that just isn't as good, using the normal Minecraft texture pack is not a very good idea, because you can get a lot of other texture packs that make your computer run a lot better. It's not as demanding as the normal texture pack, because I used to have like a way worse computer. Like, it was really bad compared to the one I have now. Um, and I was always using the normal Minecraft texture pack, and my game was really laggy and chunky. And when I downloaded texture pack, for example, Acidic Blitz, um, after watching Gamer by 80, my FPS jumped from barely hitting 30 FPS to always hitting 60 FPS. So if your computer isn't the best, if your FPS isn't the best, please, 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 I'll link Acidic Blitz texture pack down in the description below. But you can look up online like FPS boosting texture packs and stuff like that if you guys want a different texture pack. Just please don't use the normal Minecraft texture pack, especially if you're playing Hypixel like PvP and stuff. My third point: turn down your settings. A lot of people stress out about needing like the maximum like graphic settings. Like, you don't. Like, look at this. Look, like, I'm gonna turn my graphics aren't fast right now. If I turn them up to fancy, which I usually have them on, there's not a huge difference. Like, there's not a game-changing difference. Like, my computer's just good, so I just have it on fancy anyway. But turn it down to fast. It'll make your computer so much. It'll ease your computer so much better. It'll boost your FPS so much better. And like, as you can see, it's not as clear, but it's not game-changing. It's not horrible. Like, it's playable. And like, turn down your render distance. Cap your frame rate at 60. You know, what a lot of people do is they stress out about FPS. They think they need to get the absolute most FPS. You do not. 60 is like perfectly playable. Um, say you don't have the best PC, and you downloaded like a texture pack and you have Lunar Client, and you put on 80 FPS, and it rarely hits 80. Like, if you're standing there doing nothing, it hits 80. And then when you start fighting, it goes down to 60. That's not good, because that means your computer is always trying to hit 80 FPS, and it's trying to work harder, when you could simply just have it at 60 and the game would be a lot smoother. So turn your computer down to what you know it can do. Don't try and show off FPS like no one really cares. So turn it down to what you know your computer can do, because that's a big mistake a lot of people make. And with Lunar Client, you have a lot of different settings. You have performance settings, if I can speak properly. You have quality settings, like the quality of all the textures and stuff. So if you have a bad computer, download Lunar Client. The video will be in the description below, and turn all these settings down, and it will work. You will be able to finally play Minecraft on your bad computer. Now, I'm just assuming everyone has a bad computer, because you wouldn't really be looking up how to boost FPS if you didn't. So use all these tips. Download a texture pack, like an FPS boosting texture pack. Maybe like a 16 by 16, a 32 by 32. A PvP texture pack. They're really good for FPS. Download Lunar Client, brilliant for FPS. Absolutely boost your gameplay way better. Play on 1.8. That's the last point. Play on 1.8, especially if you're playing Bed Wars or Hypixel. Play on 1.8, because all the combat is on 1.8 anyway. So playing on 1.16 just puts a bigger load on your computer. Play on 1.8. I cannot stress it enough, because so many people think they need to play on 1.16 or 1.18, and it's just way too graphically demanding. Especially if you're playing on Hypixel, there's just no need for it. Put it on 1.8, your computer will run way better. Because obviously, like, it's an older version of the game, it will, like, it's not as graphically demanding. And yeah, so please subscribe, please like, it'll help me out a lot. I'm really trying to grow, so if you guys can do that for me, it will be brilliant. Don't forget to check out the videos. I will link in the description below the Aesthetic Blitz texture pack and the Lunar Client download video that I made yesterday. And yeah, have a good day. I hope your FPS got boosted. If you need more detailed problems, like if you did all this and you still don't have good FPS, comment down below and I'll try help you. And if you want a more detailed review of how to make your FPS lower or higher, I mean, comment down below and I'll make a different video. But I hope this video helped you guys out, and I'll see you in the next one. So subscribe, like, and goodbye.